All right, let's go over how to hook up the Grand Design Momentum 21G to city water. So what I've done here is on the water inlet side, water connection side, I've actually taken a 45-degree fitting here, an elbow. I don't personally like my hoses coming up and then turning basically at a 90-degree by itself right into that. So what I find works better is a 45, and that hose just kind of lays a little bit more natural, doesn't put as much pressure on the fittings inside here, in my opinion. I've also added quick connects onto all my hoses, so the quick connect there. So real simply, to get it hooked up to city water, you can look here at the water valves and how they're supposed to be. So city water, both the green and the blue, just point straight out. So that's how it's set. So we're going to leave that the way that it is. So what you want to do is you'll want to remove this plug here and then just fish your hose up from the bottom. Hose up from the bottom, and then just connect it with the quick connect. So now you're hooked up. So now we'll go over to the spigot, and I will show you guys how we hook up the water filter and the pressure regulator valve to the spigot. All right, so apologize, the air conditioner is running right next to me here. So what I've done is I have a pressure regulator valve here. That way I can regulate the water pressure that's coming out of the spigot to the RV. I want to always try to keep that between, in my opinion, between 40 and 65. I usually want to see that pressure about 50 psi. So off of that, then I've got my inline water filter here, and then I've added a quick connect down here to the bottom of that filter to plug the hose into. So real simply, we're just going to hook that up. Now, it's not going to be a bad idea. What you'll want to do, if you're using a new filter, actually hook the filter up without the quick connect, because it won't run water through it with the quick connect on. But run that water through the filter for a while, just to clean that filter out and purge that filter. So, and then we'll just connect the quick connect to that, and we're squared away with that there. We're all hooked up. And then I personally, when I turn that on, I just crack it. I don't go full bore right off the bat. I crack it and let the lines fill up, let the water stop running, and then I turn it all the way up. So let's go inside, let's turn the water on inside, run some water through the spigots and everything, and we will purge the air out of those. All right, so now we're inside, and what you want to do is just, I don't have the hot water heater on yet. I'm not hooked up to power or anything. Hot water heater is real simple. You're going to flip the switch for either gas or electric. If you're plugged in at a campsite and you're plugged into shore power, flip that electric up and just run it off of electric. If not, then you'll run it off of propane. So real simple. So what you'll want to do is, once the water's filled the hot water heater, like I said, it doesn't have to be on, but it's at least full. Just come to all your spigots, turn them on. If the line's been drained, there's no water in the lines, and you're just pushing it through that initial time, you're going to have air. The air is going to spit through, get all the air out of the lines, and then you should be good to go. That's all there is to it. Flip that hot water heater on, let it sit for a little while. You'll have hot water and ready to take a shower, do the dishes, whatever. So that's what it takes to get the water hooked up to city water in the Grand Design Momentum 21G.